super good business, but occasionally their app messes up. Bro, I'm gonna cancel it. I'm putting this in the video. Auto wash. Auto wash. Seriously, this is up. It won't even let me do my bonus wash. I mean, why even pay for the subscription if it's just gonna be up? We're gonna all those. Auto wash. We're gonna run the 360 around. You see this business? If you're in Colorado, I don't care what anyone says. Yeah, they have really good wash stations. They have really good dog stations. Auto wash. Oh, we got a slow SRT sitting over there. All right, guys. We are back here in the X5M. We have BMW chimes going off everywhere. That probably means that my pockets are a little bit lighter than normal, but it's okay. Honestly, feeling a little bit gloomy today. Last night I was at the CU Boulder game. We'll drop a couple of clips. Oh my God. No fucking way. I know I haven't really talked about my love for sports on this channel, but it's kind of a shame not to just drop a little bit of that experience. They ended up blowing a 29-point lead, which is kind of unfathomable. All of the players did extremely well, but I'm kind of bummed out this morning just because I was up till about 1 a.m. and they lost. The purpose of today's video is really just to tell you guys about a really cool Facebook group that exists here in Colorado. Anything in there is just super rare, super cool, super unique in some kind of fashion. So here today we're going to talk about a couple of our favorites, as well as showing you guys this beautiful scenery here in Colorado. As far as like, I guess the last couple of months coming into the winter season, are there any off the top of your head, apart from the big one that just recently happened where there was like 10 of them and they're all $1 million? Because we'll get to
beautiful, just crazy green 911 GT3 RS. That guy that just loves the car, uses it, is just a crazy car.
Yeah, I mean, it's essentially a stock GT3 RS with a really nice set of rims on it, but the guy is kind of known around here. He has a really funny plate, and he's got a really cool livery on it. One of the local wrap shops around here actually did the work on it. When I was at Slush Festival, it was the first time I got to see that car parked up, and Adam's not wrong. The guy is spotted all over Colorado. He puts tons and tons of miles on this GT3 RS, a car that honestly people probably just let sit in the garage most of the time. So
this Phantom, someone just found a Phantom parked out about town. The Escalade looks like a coupe next to this Phantom.
I mean, but why?
It's
like just because it dwarfs it? Like
yeah, it's regal, it's menacing, it's astute. They're just so classic, and to know that a human put together every little last piece of it.
Oh, we do have some nice colors there. Mm-hmm. Nice reds. And I was just gonna say, like, these are kind of the roads that really do impress me the most in this SUV. Hello?
Hello, this is Maddie giving you a call back from Auto Wash in regards to a missed call we had received from you. It sounds like there was some issues getting your wash code.
Yes, I'm sorry, I was upset.
No worries, that's okay.
If you saw that, if we put that in the video, I'm sorry.
Do you take back what you said about Auto Wash?
Here's the thing, guys. In business, customer service absolutely matters. The product matters, but the customer service surrounding that product, I would argue, is probably 10x more important than the product itself. Reason being, there's guys like me, they're hotheads, they're running around, they need what they need and they need it now. And so, cut to my burst. Fuck Auto Wash. Fuck Auto Wash. Seriously, this is fucked up. It won't even let me do my bonus wash. Now, they called me back, as you guys can hear. They definitely remedied the situation. Honestly, as far as their customer service experience, I was not expecting them to call me back within like 15 minutes of me leaving the wash station. I guess don't fuck Auto Wash.
So another one of my spots was a beautiful green Audi RS3. I'll just pop that to you so you can see it.
The old 5-cylinder?
I believe so.
Yeah, no, that's the old 5-cylinder. No, it's one of the best Audi motors on the market. It's why they're fucking 60K at a minimum.
Yeah, just the size of it, the swingability, I imagine, out in the curves.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't know, like, its power to weight ratio and its little 5-cylinder, how capable it is because of those two things. It's honestly one of Audi's like best cars, like at least from my experience, from what I've seen. If you guys comment down below what you've seen, but I follow a builder. He's called like Iron's Motorsports or something like that. I'll have to drop him below because I think I mispronounced that. But they literally specialize in these Audi platforms. They twin turbo them, and between the R8s and the RS3s, they have plenty of RS3s that are well outperforming the capabilities of the R8. So anyone who kind of like looks at that car and doesn't know what they're looking at, like, it's a shame, because I mean, it's damn near like a budget GT3 RS, if you will, with back seats. Like, it's got great power to weight. It's, you know, it's got great power for what it is, and it's got tons of capabilities. Just like any other, you know, great European car, a downpipe and tune will make that thing all you need.
Let's see what else I had looking. It was a AMG GT.
So that is an AMG GTR.
Yeah.
So absolutely a spot. We're gonna have to like do some research. This will be a reminder in the video to look up how many Black Series GTRs there are, because that car is easily worth $350,000, while you can get an AMG GT for like 90 grand. From my understanding, the GTRs are like a completely different car, just kind of like how they say the Z06, the new C8 Z06 compared to the actual regular Z51. It's got way tighter suspension, more power. It handles completely different from my understanding. We definitely need to see how rare those are, because that's absolutely a spot. Like, you're not going to be seeing AMG GTR Black Series pretty much like ever. You know, the only time that I've personally seen one, it wasn't even on the road. It was at Mike Ward's Supercar Saturday. Awesome spot. That's a really cool one. It gets me going. I mean, as far as Colorado car spotters are concerned, I have my own spot. The BMW X5M and F85, you know, platform. Wow. But this car at over 5,000 pounds, I mean, its ability to drop a gear, go right into boost, and then its tight suspension is able to keep such stability through a turn that most cars would struggle with. I mean, yeah, I'm not pushing the car as hard as like a GT3 car, but for an SUV that's just simply, you know, moving through these roads, it's impeccable. I mean, would you agree?
It's absolutely impeccable.
Like, you feel this right now.
I just feel us just shifting onto the airbags, and the airbags just fucking regurgitating us back up into the straightaway.
Yeah, I mean, it really does handle well. You have to understand, it's amazing because it has the M5 power plant. But look behind us. I mean, I had a ladder in here the other day. I can load up my Costco runs. I'm just so in love with this vehicle. I mean, it's not the fastest thing in a straight line, but when you're dealing with 5,000-pound vehicles, I mean, this thing moves. Like, comment down below the best car you've ever seen driving around the road. For me personally, I have seen an Aventador on the roads a few times, you know, 400 grand at least. I'm trying to think. I mean, I've probably seen more rare cars, but I'm really trying to exclude like stuff that I've seen at car meets and whatnot. Like, what's the most special thing you guys have seen driving out on the road? Most recently, and we're gonna drop everyone's different photos of these, a bunch of dudes are spotting Bugattis, a literal pack of Bugattis. And the craziest thing about this whole thing is it literally appears that there's a Devo in the mix. Adam, what do you have to say about at least 10 dudes that probably shipped in their Bugattis here to Colorado just to enjoy some fall leaf peeping? Because that's what it appears they did to me.
Yeah. The only thing I have to say is that I hope our local law enforcement allowed them to enjoy themselves, really.
Nonetheless, like, that's kind of what it's all about. That's why we're making these videos for you guys, is these cars are meant to be enjoyed. you love to see when there's a guy out there that after he works hard for his money and he spends it on something like this. Not to say that I'm driving a supercar, but you know, my hard work has manifested something nice. And the ability to go out, put miles on it, enjoy these great machines for what they were built to do, that's what it's all about. I mean, look out the window. Like, look at this. It's absolutely crazy that this is our day-to-day here in Colorado. If you guys haven't been to a state like this, Colorado, Utah, I mean, it'll absolutely change your perspective. These roads that we have here are impeccable. They're some of the most beautiful I've ever had the opportunity to drive. And just to think that there's guys out there in my dream cars actually enjoying the miles, actually putting them on, I mean, it's a super special thing. I mean, that's the goal, right? At the end of the day is to get, you know, one of these types of cars, bring it to you guys, and do dumb shit with it.
So favorite ones you've seen posted on the page? Can't say Bugatti.
So I'm gonna have to dig really deep for it, but I'll never forget this spec. For some reason, it's, you know, again, it's one I saw on the page. I didn't get the opportunity to see it in person, but to be honest with you, it won't leave my head. Like, it won't leave my head, and it's such an unusual spec. It's like not me. Like, I feel like if you saw this car, I wouldn't be like, oh, this one's me. But the more and more that I think about it, that's like exactly what it is. So it was an 812 Superfast, a Ferrari, but it was baby blue, and it had chrome finished wheels. And I know what you're probably thinking, like, that's probably not the sexiest of Ferraris, but for some reason on these 812 lines, it was just a literal perfect spec, like baby blue paint on an 812 Superfast, naturally aspirated V12. Jesus. Got such beautiful Colorado weather here, guys. We're gonna make so much winter content in this vehicle. I really do want you guys to engage. I mean, we've had some good engagement over this last year since we started the channel, and I'd really like to, you know, increase that. The only thing I would ask of you guys, if you want to see me do something with this X5M, if you want to see me launch it in the snow, if you want to see me do all-wheel drive donuts, if you want to see me break this thing, let me know. I mean, the comments mean the world, even the hate ones. I love the hate ones. They inspire me. They get me going. They wake me up in the morning. So if you're a hater, if you're a lover, let me know. Because either way, it's constructive, and it makes me want to do a better job for you guys. So you're endorsing the Uniden R7?
Yeah, I was underutilizing it. I misused it. If I had properly used it, this would never have been happened.
Very interesting.
Yep. Never turn the volume down, boys.
We are so lucky to be in this state. We're so lucky to be in a position to have this YouTube channel. And at the end of the day, guys, like and subscribe, because we're going to be bringing you some awesome winter content, and that's clearly what you guys want to see. So yeah, with that being said, we are out.
That's a definition of you love me, you trust me, and fuck with me. The time come, you crying and you go